Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, and welcome. Hello there, my name is Wazations, and you are about to be watching me. And today we're going to be doing some more Pyanodons. And I seem to have something going on there that wasn't happening earlier. Hello there, Coyote. Hang on. Ah. How are you doing? Speedrunning Pyanodons. That would be impressive. How are you doing though, Coyote? And hello there, Nick. Good morning. Also, there is something I would quite like to share. Something a little bit nerdy, but a little bit cool. Last night, after getting to a point where I wanted to do some coding for a scenario, but I'll show you my game window for starters. Because I felt like it, I started doing some scenario editing, and I managed to edit the script. With this, bear in mind that I have no previous coding experience with Lua or any of the standard programming languages. I've managed to, with Cybermarler, I have managed to... Oh no! Curses! The version does matter. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you because I'm quite excited about... Well, I'm quite happy about it, rather. So, I am going to update it to version 18.15. Just so I can show you my the nerdy little project me and Cyber were up to. Up until 5 AM last night, after starting at about 7, with about 2 hours of downtime, of not fully paying attention. We managed to reach, any second now, a pretty good point. Just bear with. Hello there, Slice. What version are we running again? It will be 18.12. Good morning, S-Dog. Welcome, welcome. The server is up, by the way, if anyone would like to join. I'm just showing off my nerdy little side project of the scenario building. That, with no real standard coding experience, never used Lua before, have managed to take something that already exists. Disable all mods. To take the Luas that were used for team production, get it working to a degree, and then we've now reached another point where it does what the team production doesn't do. Because team production only checks after a set amount of time whether a player is in the area, for good reasons. But we've managed to get it so that if you look, it says I've joined neutral. But if I step onto the square, Wazations has joined green. If I step off the square, I'm back to neutral. Blue, neutral. Yellow, neutral. Purple, neutral. Cyan, neutral. Orange, neutral. And it actually sets my force, my team, to that colour, which is going to be important for one of the projects we're going to be doing. Well, for being able to set up scenarios the way we're wanting. And that took us from about, realistically, from about 9 PM last night until 5 AM, just to get it to this point. With basically no coding experience. We made it check each player and if they are in an area, rather than checking each area and seeing if there are players in there. So instead of it now checking all 9 of these squares every tick, it now just checks me every tick. So we've changed how it works significantly enough. And I think it will actually potentially... well, also, the team production only checks once every 10 seconds when the round is about to start, which is more efficient, granted. But this is just the first step. But I just wanted to show that off. If anyone wants to get involved with this, by the way, we do have on the Discord a channel for Factorio scenario creations, and I have been posting the little updates in there. Me and Cyber have been using it to send images across. We've also been doing some live streaming through Discord of the code, which I'm probably going to at some point start doing streaming of me doing these creations. Yes, scenario creations. Because there aren't actually that many out there, are there? Hello there, Earaptor. How are you as well? I'm good. I'm just showing off my little thing that I've managed to build. Yes, it does look like the team production, because that is the basis of what we wanted to go with. We wanted players to be able to choose their team by standing on an area. Hello there, Church Organist. Yes, this is the point we've reached as of 5 AM this morning. Having more scenarios for Factorio is good. Scenarios died in 0.16 since mod syncing has become a thing. You did quite a bit of work on a 5,000 by 5,000 map on Friday. Nice. Yes, there's... well, as of 18, I think there are about 6 scenarios available. Suggest trying scenario mods. But look, it changes your colour. But anyway, I'm going to stop showing off my little pet, well, my little thing. Well, I mean, we've got to start somewhere, and this is a good start, and that's actually taught me quite a bit about Lua code. Because I didn't know Lua code before. I didn't see the biter battle between Anti and Nephrons. I missed it. What version are they in? Because that might be why I haven't seen it. For example. Check the VOD on Rain's channel. I caught like the first 20 minutes of it and then got distracted. I saw that neither of them were going for the early game rush because they both knew that they both would be able to handle it. Or that's at least how it was described by Rain and Clowntown. For however long Clowntown was there. But yeah, let's get back on with the mods. Modded version of Pyanodon. Modded version of Pyanodon. A Pyanodon version of the game. Synchronize. Confirm. It turned into a really interesting contest. I'm going to have to give that a watch then. At some point. We are on 18.12. Also, it looks like what with all of the coronavirus stuff, all of the cam links from Elgato have all become unavailable. They've all sold out, which is hardly surprising because a lot of artists and such are using them now, and all sorts like that. Oops. No, we don't have the latest Pi update. We've still got the ones pre 18.13. Because I wanted to make sure nothing was broken. Let's unpause quickly. So, oh, it looks like we've got an attack up in the side. There are a lot of fixes in the latest update. So are you saying that we should update before we continue? Will it break the game, I suppose, is the question. That is the question. Probably won't break things at this stage. Oh, I don't know why that speedrun thing is going. Let's turn that off. Probably. Can't wait to play around with the new beacons in your own game. Yeah, they do look quite cool. Just a quick thing in chat. A 1 if you think we should update right now, or 2 if you think we should update after this stream, after today, to the new versions. I've already forgotten which order I said them in. Was it 1 is now, 2 is later? I think I said 1 is now, 2 is later. Yeah, 1 is update the version now, 2 is update the version after we conclude today's saga. You'd say 1. Alright, it's overwhelmingly 1. Quit game. 12. Nice. So, in that case, I am going to not allow that to do that thing. I'm going to take a save of the mods just in case on the server. And I'm going to stop the server whilst I do this because I know what I'm like. We're going to be going to 18.15. We're going to be getting the latest versions of all of the mods. So if you have any mods in the mods thing that require updates, do that if they're relevant to this playthrough. PyMods dash, what date are we on? 23/03/20. And then save is going to be that one. Backups, community, and let's get that over here. Join us after lunch, no worries. So that is the latest one. Core 23/03/20. Let's hope this works. So I'm going to exit, re-update it to 15. Also, I am thinking that tonight we do some RimWorld after I've had tea and such. So I think that might start around 8 PM my time, which is 3 hours after I normally finish. So I'm thinking I'm going to do some RimWorld tonight. Okay, Factorio is now up to 18.15. I'm going to update the chat command whilst we're doing this. Factorio join, that one. 18.15. Disable all mods. Save that. Cool. And then I'm actually going to go on to the Factorio Discord channel, ready to play. Although people are in general. So I'll come and join general. Hello there, everybody. Let's get these updated. Hello.
Hey, Waz.
Hello there, S-Dog. Congratulations on starting your streaming this weekend. Also,
Thank you very much.
For anyone watching who hasn't already, go and check out S-Dog, who has just started this weekend, or the weekend just gone, playing Factorio. Started streaming this weekend.
That's the one.
That's the one. That's the one I'm looking for. Do go leave a follow. Go say hi when S-Dog is next live. Any idea when you might next be live? Any vague idea?
I'm actually going to be streaming my activity on this playthrough.
Fair. Yes, so if you have the internet capabilities, I would ask that do a little favour and go and follow along with S-Dog's point of view as well. And if you don't want to listen to two streams at once, if you could leave the slider of whichever stream you are actually listening to the stream that you're not listening to just above mute, it will actually still register you as a viewer, but you still can't hear the stream twice. Because if you mute it, it doesn't actually seem to register it, apparently. From what I've heard. Or mute the tab, yes, but make sure you keep the actual video window with the volume up. Yeah. But that would be very helpful. Do make sure you go leave a follow. Also, I might as well give a shout out to Church Organist, even though Church Organist is not currently going to be streaming this with us. Although you are more than welcome to stream it with us as Church. The Church Organist does stream regularly. He's going to be doing Pyanodons this evening. A solo playthrough without the rampant biters and natural evolution, so it's a much more relaxed version where you can actually learn how things work rather than just the way we have it, where it's all kind of crammed together and try and save the pollution. But he also does a vanilla tutorial playthrough on Wednesdays. All mods are up to date. Fantastic. Confirm. And then also a Uoki's playthrough on Saturday mornings from 10 AM on Saturdays. The vanilla one, by the way, is from 4 PM on Wednesdays. But I think everyone already knows Church at this point. Oh, and there is, of course, don't think anyone won't know the Adventures of Coyote. But the Adventures of Coyote is another good Factorio streamer. Streams Warptorio from 3 PM EST. I always get the things confused, but I think it's 3 PM EST on a weekend. It tends to be Warptorio or there has been Jailbreak and a couple of other different scenario mod type things that I have seen. I've seen him do. Oh, the server. Oh, I forgot to update the server whilst I was at it. So, update to latest experimental Yes. Then I need to upload my mod list. Oh, I can't remember where the mods are kept. There. Do mods. Could you maybe show me what I want to see? FileZilla? There is also that multi-stream. Thank you, Church Organist, for setting that up. Let's try that again. Ah, that's why. Okay, so new directory. Pi mods. And then into there, we are going to take that lot. So might take a little second whilst it uploads, and my connection might go a little bit wibbly, but never mind. And I really hope this doesn't break it. Yeah. The quality of my stream is going to fluctuate quite a bit, but that is fine, because we are aware of it and the mods are going to be updated. So there is that. So whilst it's doing that, I'm going to play around. I'm just going to run around on my...
I like turtles.
Hello there, Douglas Stuani. Douglas Stuani? I hope I said that right. If I didn't, do let me know. Single player, new game. More colours. Yeah. See, now the whole point of doing this was so that we had a way for players to be able to change what team they were on. Oh no, we will be on Pi. Hello there, Fireraiser. I'm just showing off the little thing that me and Cyber created last night. Half-Alas ended up abandoning his SpaceX with rampant natural evolution on Sunday due to not being able to expand the base because of the biters. Yeah. Yes, we're buffering a lot because we are updating the mods. It is a known thing, unfortunately. So do bear with, it won't take too much longer. All I'm doing in the meantime is showing off my the little thing that changes your colour if you step in an area. Bear in mind, it looks like team production. I have used the idea for the map colours and set from team production. Hello there, Deranged. But I have built it from scratch in the scenario editor. And we have edited the Lua scripts to be able to run onto a colour, and it changed the player's team, changed the player's colour. I haven't yet got it to change the text colour, but I think that's quite an easy one. You'll not be able to stay. Big team meeting in voice in 30 minutes. No worries. Enjoy your big team meeting, as fun as that is going to be. And it changes the player back to neutral when they leave. This will allow us to have a bit of a starting point for custom scenarios that we can then build and design, where we can say if a player goes on that and is there for X amount of time, or as soon as they go onto it, change it and teleport them somewhere, or make it so that when they stand on it, if an admin clicks start on a button at the top, which we need to work out how to do, it then teleports people around, all of that sort of stuff. It's all good. The hell is Pyanodons? Hello there, Derpy Burger Derp. Thank you. I like it. I want to be able to make it so that it generates the map itself, though, and we can change how big certain areas are. So at the minute, this map is hard-coded with scripted areas drawn on. The Steam is buffering a lot, Creed, because we are updating the mods, the Pyanodon mods.
Which mods are we updating exactly? I'm trying to get a jump on it because my download is coming through in Semaphore.
It is the Pi Alien Life, Even Distribution, Pi Electric Pole thingy. The surface is called Norvis because that is the default surface. It's the starting surface that is always created whenever you create a scenario. You can't delete it either. I don't think, anyway. I've not found a way to delete it anyway. Which other ones were new? Possibly Rampant Arsenal. Sorry, Rampant. The Standard Library. And I think the FNEI might have been updated. No, the buffering is all me. The buffering is all me. But I can actually show you the code for this as well, because it's quite. I'm actually quite proud of how small the code is, considering how long it took us to work out. Let me see if I can find the code again. I always seem to lose where the scenarios actually are. Right, there we go. Let me get Notepad++ open. Into taskbar because I'm actually using it quite a lot. So I will admit I did use the team production lures to work out some of the base of how this works. But after that we have managed to do it by ourselves for the most part.
Oh, thanks for the follow, Nick.
There we go. Go make sure you go follow SDog. Window capture. Notepad++. Okay. So, here we have the script that me and Cyber have come up with on this side. On this side we have the team production lure, which is where we have taken bits and pieces just to try and work out how it works. So for example, we took the team list from the config file, although we've renamed it to from force list because it was getting a bit, you know. Yeah, Derpy Burger Derp, that's entirely because I'm uploading mods from my computer to the server. So yeah. Not sure how far behind the stream is for each person, but everyone will need to at some point refresh their streams to catch up. But yes, we do have all of the information, if you like, for this is saved either in the map of the script editor. No, sorry, the map editor. Or in this control.lua and this registerplayer.lua. It is usually the way, that's a good point. So what we've got, essentially, is create a bunch of teams. Well, we have a team list, which is just a table, fairly straightforward. On tick, it checks the character. Now, the difference between team production and this is that on tick it checks whether a round has started. I mean, there's a lot more than this. This is very basic in the way I'm going to be describing this. But it checks this if the round starts, and then if the round does start, just got to find that in here somewhere there. it then starts a challenge, which means that it then has to check the colour areas. So it only checks whether there is someone in the coloured area when the round starts. And that is a lot less update intensive than the way I've got it. But this allows instantaneous team changing. Now we could make it on a button or on a timer, only check once every X amount of time, but we wanted to be able to change it instantly. I'll add that to a timer. Just so that it doesn't need to be repeated constantly by someone. There we go. And I've forgotten what I was doing with the explanation. Oh, but yeah, it just, all it does is it checks the players in the game and sets a boolean to false. Checks the areas, so that is each of the colours. Yeah, we're updating the Pyanodon mods, Ardo. Also, hello. I'm just showing off my little bit of wizardry scripting joy that I stayed up until 5 AM last night doing. Scenario. Bear in mind, I know no Lua code. I know nothing about Lua code except what I've seen in here, for example. I've just realised you can't actually see because of the notepad what was just going on there. So it changes colour. I'm now green, neutral, red, neutral, purple, neutral, orange, and it even tells you which team they've joined. These uploads are taking a little bit of time. I think we may have to extend the stream at the end of the day. Say again? The only problem I would have with it is that it would push back my tea time, which means it would then push back the start of RimWorld even more. But that's not that huge of an issue. All good things come to those who wait. It is, I think, Creedler. I think it is that one. Yep. It's taking a while. There are 13 left, with 2 large ones left after the current 2 that are doing. So it shouldn't be too much longer. This is true. It should be all of the same mods, but the same mods at the next version. Can you not update it through the mod portal in Factorio? Oh, right. Yeah. Doing logic every tick is probably very heavy. That's why people usually undo these things every few ticks. Yes, that is very true, but I wanted to be able to do it. we wanted to be able to change colour instantaneously, just because that's what we were wanting to do at the time. We can change this code now, because we now do understand a little bit more about it. We can change it so that it only checks once every nth tick, for example. So we can make it so it only does it once every 10 seconds or something. Or only, potentially only when an admin clicks a button. But yeah, that's more things to look into. We just wanted to get it working first. And then we can experiment, because this is a bit of a leaping off point. And wow, the delay on the stream is quite large for obvious reasons. Also, thank you for being patient. Like, I've just typed that the stream is very delayed at this point, and that I think I'm watching something that I did about 4 minutes ago, maybe 5 minutes ago, or something like that, a few minutes ago. It wasn't a short amount of time ago. No, I'm sorry, my internet is slow. Because it is my end that's the issue. Let's be honest. We are nearly there, though. We are nearly there. No, Ardo, this is entirely my end. This lag on stream is me updating the mods. I will message when the transfers are done, so you know when to refresh. Ah, this is a strange situation to be in. Excuse me. Just realised juggling wouldn't show up particularly well on a laggy stream this laggy, I imagine. Although I suppose it would show up, it'd just show up very late. Okay, so we've got, in theory, we have one large mod left to finish uploading, and just a few small mods. Yep, nearly there. 5 small ones left, 1 large one. So close. Some of us have actual internet, others of us have to rely on semaphore net. I'm not that slow. Okay. I just wish I'd done this beforehand. I actually also forgot to switch the server over before the start, which is why you ended up suddenly not connected. Oh, right. Fair enough. That might break the server. Right. Planning. Hmm. Yeah. Okay, I'm starting the server. I really hope this works. I really, really hope this works. I have a horrible, horrible feeling that it won't. But fingers crossed, it'll all just go swimmingly. We are done with uploads. You should be good to refresh. Please show up. Just refreshed and it appears to be okay. Well, that's good. Attempt 5 balls twice. Slice of pizza. Hello, hello, hello. Everyone is back up to speed. Right, we're going to do quick 5 balls whilst nothing is showing up. So, hopefully it's worked. Ugh. No. It's glitching like mad. Oh. It's alright. Everyone does that. Wow, that was a poor attempt. But it was an attempt nonetheless. I'm skipping a hell of a lot. My kilobytes a second are a bit weird, actually. Hang on. Hang on, hang on, hang on. It's got me up to like 9,000, even though my limit is supposed to be 6,000 kilobytes. Yeah, I'm going to exit and kick it back to... oh, well, it didn't even register it anyway. It's not online. Let's just check something. Oh. Well, that's probably why. Ah, great. I'm going to quickly stop and restart the stream, just so everything is cleared out. Just ignore it for a second.